know. Welcome to the El Clasico of IPL. El Clasico. Let's call it. Welcome. Let's go to the El Tragico of IPL. It's been a tragic year for both teams, MI and CSK. So let's call it El Tragico today. Shwetan, வணக்கம். இன்னைக்கு ஆக்சுவலா 2 பேருமே சிஎஸ்கே ஜெர்சி போடல, ஸோ அதுவே ஒரு இதுவா மாறிடுமா எம்ஐக்கு ஒரு சாதகமா வந்துருமான்னு தெரியல. ஸ்வேதன் மச்சான், ஆக்சுவலா மத்த டீம்ஸ்லாம் வந்து சிஎஸ்கேக்காகவே தோக்குற மாரி இருக்கு. லாஸ்ட் ஒரு 3 மேட்சா பார்த்தா ஆர்சிபி உதப்பட்டாங்க. அப்புறம் ஆர்ஆர் உதப்பட்டாங்க. ஆ ஆப்வியஸ்லி ஜிடி அண்ட் டிசி மேல போயிருக்காங்க கொஞ்சம். ஸோ, "ஏய் சிஎஸ்கே பசங்களா எழுந்துக்கோங்கடா! உங்களுக்காக தான்டா நாங்கலாம் ஆடுறோம்ன்னு" மாரியே எல்லாரும் வின் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க, தோத்து போயிருக்காங்க. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் தாட்ஸ் லாஸ்ட் வீக் ஒரு 3, 4 மேட்சா எப்படி இருந்தது ஐபிஎல் அண்ட் வாட் இஸ் இட் ஹெட்டிங் டுடே? 5 நிமிஷத்துல டாஸு. What are you expecting today? CSK versus MI.
See, I think the toss is again going to be crucial. ரெண்டு பேருமே எனக்கு ரெண்டு பேரும் ப்ரெஷர்ல இருக்காங்களா ப்ரெஷர்ல இல்லையானே சொல்ல தெரியல. ஏன்னா குவாலிஃபிகேஷன் சான்சஸ் கொஞ்சம் எனக்கு என்னவோ கம்மியான மாதிரி தோன்றது. நீ வந்து ஆர்ஆர் பெங்களூர் எல்லாம் தோக்குறதுனால கொஞ்சம் பெட்டரா இருக்குன்ற மாதிரி யோசிக்கிறேன். நான் எப்படி யோசிக்கிறேன்னா டிசி ஜிடி எல்லாம் வின் பண்ணி எஸ்ஆர்ஹெச் எல்லாம் இன்னும் மேல மேல போறதுனால டாப் இன்னும் ரொம்ப டைட்டா கொஞ்சம் ஒன் சைடா போறதோ, இப்ப இவங்க பாட்டம் சைட் கொஞ்சம் ஸ்டக் ஆறாங்களோ அப்படின்னு மாட்டிப்பாங்களோன்றது மாதிரி நான் யோசிக்கிறேன். அதனால நிஜமாவே இதுல ஏதாவது ப்ரெஷர் இருக்குமான்னு தெரியல. பட் த ரெகுலர் மும்பை இந்தியன்ஸ் சிஎஸ்கே ரைவல்ரி ஒரு அதுதான் கொஞ்சம் ஸ்பர் அப் பண்ணி கொஞ்சம் இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்கா ஆக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன் இந்த மேட்ச்ல. Again, toss will be important. Win the toss, bat first, put runs on the board. This is a night game, so போன கேம்ல ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பேட்டிங் ஆடி ஏர்லி விக்கெட் விட்டா மாதிரிலாம் ஆகிறதுக்கு வாய்ப்பு கொஞ்சம் கம்மி. Runs on the board like last time and try to defend. I think both of them will want to do that, but I don't know if they will.
So this is going to be played in pitch 5, pitch 6 இல்ல pitch 5. நல்ல பேட்டிங் விக்கெட் அந்த லாஸ்ட் டைம் பிபிகேஸோட சேம் விக்கெட் தான் ஆடினாங்க. And PBKs chased it pretty easily. Obviously, they have the batting depth to chase. CSK does not have it, so I think they should just go for their positive batting first attitude. I mean, அவங்க கூட புலி வருது மாதிரி கதை இருக்கு. சிஎஸ்கே வந்து பேட்டிங் செகண்ட் ஆடுமா வின் பண்ணுமா சேஸ் பண்ணின்றது வந்து ஒரு பெரிய கேள்விக்குறியா இருக்குல்ல.
I mean, to be very honest, Mumbai Indians has a chance of winning the game whether they bat first or chase, because if anybody can chase a total down, it is them. But things have to click for them. It's not clicking. If some of the missing parts are working fine, they have a chance to chase it down. But I don't see CSK chasing a target down with their historical performances while chasing a score and the additional pressure of playing at home and having lost the last game. So Nariya CSK has more things to worry about than Mumbai Indians at this point, given where both the teams stand.
Are you sure? Because Mumbai Indians have also been a lot of question marks. Opening QDK போயிட்டான், திருப்பி Ryan Rickelton is back. Obviously, the one good thing that happened last time was Will Jacks coming as opener. He looked very good. But அவங்களுக்கும் அந்த ஒரு lot of issues, than positives. They have a lot of negatives overall in the team. So I think CSK is going to win. 3 minutes toss இருக்கு. CSK is going to win today. I think CSK கொஞ்சம் செட்டில் ஆன மாதிரி தான் இருக்கு. மும்பை இன்னும் செட்டில் ஆன மாதிரியே தெரியல. திடீர்னு ஷார்துல் தாக்கூர் வரான், இம்பாக்ட் சப்பா bowling கொடுக்க மாட்டேங்கிறாங்க. திடீர்னு பார்த்தா தீபக் சாஹ்ரா ஒரு மேட்ச் ஆடுறான், திடீர்னு போல்ட் ஆடுற ஒரு மேட்ச். They are confused to the core. How should Mumbai approach this? I mean, they're already out. Should they just play like youngsters, Male Varmari or all, just to give them confidence for next season? Because Rohit Sharma, I don't know how much he'll stick on. So maybe Malevar can replace Rohit on a longer run. How should Mumbai approach this?
No, I don't think Mumbai will go too much into the youngsters. They will definitely want the core people to really play well. Bowling side, maybe they've tried and failed. They tried that young guy, he failed. I think opening அவங்களுக்கு ஒரு பெரிய problem இல்ல with Will Jacks coming in. I don't know if Rohit Sharma is fit and playing. If he's fit, then obviously he's not. It's a no-brainer. But அவங்களுக்கு வந்து ஓப்பனிங் பெரிய அந்த நியூ பிளேயர் தவிர அவங்களுக்கு ஒன்றும் பெரிய பிரச்சனை இல்லை. இன்ஃபேக்ட் Rickelton scored 100. They tried to replace him with a Quinton de Kock, and for combination sake, he scored 100. Yes, they Quinton de Kock failed in the next couple of games, but பட் அவங்களுக்கு வந்து பேட்டிங் ஒன்றும் Suryakumar Yadav hasn't clicked, but in bits and pieces, Hardik Pandya looked better in the last game. He was hitting the ball well. So they will go with their tried and tested combinations. Bowling, they have a lot of problems mainly. I don't see it Jasprit Bumrah sitting out for any game, despite his just 2 wickets in the season is unbelievable, So Jasprit Bumrah is going to play. I think they will stick to Trent Bolt as well in the game, but we'll have to see how they're not going to fix anything this season. If anything, they'll probably rework and think about fixing things for the future next season.
I think if I was the coach, I would actually try to fix things because they're already almost out. But quickly before 30 seconds for the toss. But your 11, same 11 for both teams.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think they will make much of changes. Mumbai lost the game. அதான் நான் சொன்ன மாதிரி மேபி bowlingல ஏதாவது ஒன்று ரெண்டு சேஞ்சஸ் பண்றதுக்கு வாய்ப்பு இருக்கு. Last game also Shardul Thakur actually came in as an impact player but didn't contribute. Was good. He could not be used because they were just going all guns blazing while the opponents were chasing. So use பண்ண முடியல. I think they will go with the same. I will go with the Nurvil Patel. I will go with the Nurvil Patel because from day one, I always wanted Nurvil Patel to be in the squad for what he did last year. Yes, he played a rash shot last time and got out, but I think he is capable of playing the sort of innings like Priyansh Arya could play for Punjab or some of the youngsters, Vaibhav Suryavanshi. On the level, but I think he has that attitude and approach to the game, and CSK needs that at the top three.
Sanju Samson, Ruturaj. So Urvil Patel for you, Deval Brevis, Shivam Dubey, Karthik Sharma, Overton, Akhil Hussain. Same thing. Kamboj, Mukesh, Ramakrishna, but I think Mukesh will probably play ahead of
Yeah,
Ramakrishna.
of course. Of course, when I said the same 11, I'm not talking about a Sarfraz coming in as impact sub. I mean, I would think out of the box. I would bring in a Jamie Overton as an impact sub. நான் ஏற்கனவே ஒரு வாட்டி சொன்ன மாதிரி நீ ஏர்லி விக்கெட் போச்சுன்னா bring him as a batsman and then in the second innings you use him as a bowler. உனக்கு நீ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் bowling போட்ட அப்படின்னா somebody like a குர்ஜப்னீத் or a முகேஷ் ஒரு 3 ஓவர் போட்டு செபத்தியா போட்டு 4 ஓவர் கூடுற மாதிரி இருந்ததுன்னா you can delay the bringing in of Jamie Overton. பட் எப்படி ஜெமி ஓவர்டன் உனக்கு 10 ஓவருக்கு அப்புறம் தான் போட போறான் அப்படின்னா அந்த 10 ஓவருக்குள்ள ஒரு முகேஷ் சௌத்ரி கிட்ட 3 ஓவர் நீ வாங்கிட்டு you can replace Jamie Overton so they can contribute in both the innings as an impact player. அந்த மாதிரிலாம் யோசிக்கணும் பட் இவங்க அந்த மாதிரி யோசிக்க மாட்டாங்க பட் அட்லீஸ்ட் பேசிக்கா போனோம்னா Mukesh Chaudhary, if you're batting first, should be the impact sub coming in the second innings. If you're batting second, then I want Shivam Dubey to come in as an impact sub, not anybody else.
Shivam Dubey is a perfect choice for impact sub. I don't think he's adding a lot of value. But toss time point இருக்கு again we're going to quickly see the table. நீ சொன்ன மாதிரி அங்கே கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமா அந்த 5 6 7 நல்லா ஹீட் அப் ஆயிட்டு இருக்கு. Actually good to see MI win and I'm sorry Delhi win and Gujarat Titans thrashing RCB. That was a super match overall. டாஸ் தலைவர் ரவி சாஸ்திரி டாஸ் போயின்னு இருக்காரு பட் குவிக்லி நேற்றுக்கு ஆப்வியஸ்லி ஜேசன் ஹோல்டரோட கேட்ச்லாம் கொஞ்சம் இதுவாக இருந்தது. வாட் டு யூ திங்க் அபவுட் இட்? அகைன் ஆர்சிபி நானும் போட்டிருந்தேன் ஒரு ட்வீட். இந்த மாதிரி ஆர்சிபி ஷுட் ஹவ் ஸ்டில் காட் 190 200 வித் தட் கான்ட்ரவர்ஷியல் கேட்ச் பட் வெங்கடேஷ் ஐயர் கமிங் அட் நம்பர் 9. ஸோ அவங்க வந்து தே லாஸ்ட் அ லாட் வித் 155 ஆன் த போர்ட். Now, actually, முன்னாடியே சொல்லியிருந்தேன் ஆர்சிபி ஆக்சுவலி தே ஹேட் அ வெரி குட் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் 5-6 மேட்சஸ் பிகாஸ் தே பிளேட் அட் ஹோம். சின்ன கிரவுண்டு டாப் ஏஜ் 6 போகும் அந்த மாதிரி கிரவுண்டில். ஜேசனோட கேட்ச் அண்ட் ஆர்சிபிஸ் next few matches.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was caught first of all, and he had it under control initially, and then he kept it down. This is not the first time a catch like this was awarded in favor of a fielder. It's not going to be the last time. It is an interpretation of the law, right? If the umpire saw it a few times, he interpreted it as the fielder having control and gave it out. We have to go with it. I don't think that particular moment would have completely changed the outcome of the game. Yes, it might have. We cannot predict. Patidar has been in blazing form, but what has happened, and I think teams need to think about other areas. RCB especially needs to think about the other areas, like you rightly pointed out, and move on. They are on top of the table. just shide off, shrug it off and move on. That's what I would say.
Perfectly said. So, MI has won the toss and elected to bat. So, CSK are chasing. First thoughts.
Now that now that's on the cards, as a CSK fan, I would say better. Everything has to change at some point. So likely, you try and go and restrict them to under 200 to make it easier and chase it down. If it's a flat batted wicket, teams are chasing 200 plus with ease. So trust in your batting lineup. Go and give it your best. It's your best chance to turn things around.
Yes, will the 8-year-old jinx break? 2018 was when they chased 180 plus score. So obviously, Mumbai will be thinking, okay, 180 plus score போட்டா நம்ம வின் பண்ணிடலான்ற மாதிரி பிகாஸ் அது ஒரு பெரிய ஒரு ஒரு என்ன சொல்றது அது குரங்கு ஒரு முதுகு பின்னாடி இருக்குன்னு மங்கி at the பேக் அந்த மாதிரி கேரி பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க ரொம்ப மோசமான ஒரு ஸ்டாட் டு பி வெரி வெரி ஃப்ராங்க் ஃபார் such a successful franchisee like CSK. But win பண்ணுவாங்களா பார்ப்போம். Ruturaj is actually going to talk about the team, before we go. Vidyut is going to join also. Just quickly, on other things also. உன் குதிரை ஆக்சுவலா இவன் டீம் சொல்றதுக்கு முன்னாடி உன் குதிரை டெல்லி played really well last match. ஒரு கம்ப்ளீட் லுக் இருந்தது. Actually, the team selection was spot on last time. I don't know why they did all the changes. அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு brain fade ஹேமந்த் பதானிக்கு நடந்திருக்கு ஆக்சுவலா. Atrocious decisions to make some really horrible changes. And in the 11 what they played yesterday was perfect. Delhi again அவங்களுக்கும் அந்த decision making issues like CSK. So Delhi are on right track. I mean நல்லா இருந்தது அவங்க டீம் நேத்து பார்க்கவே.
Yeah, with Mitchell Stark coming back, it only gets better. Like you have a match winner, you have a serious champion player in your lineup. It just spurs up. Like how you have a KL Rahul for the bat, you have a Mitchell Stark with the ball. It really cheese up the entire team. I think that's what happened. And he coming in also actually helped them rotate things around and get the combination right. See, Delhi always look good. Delhi always look good. They have made some stupid errors, like the Miller rejecting the single and dropping catches, Karuna dropping catches. So those are small pieces of things that didn't go in their favor, which resulted in them losing about 4 points in those two instances. They'd be comfortable top. So they look overall, barring some blemishes here and there. I think with the combination getting right and probably it's a U-turn for them.
Fantastic say. Good morning, Vidyut. CSK versus MI. நீ வந்து CSK ஷர்ட் போடுவான்னு நினைச்சேன். கமான் யாருமே போடல இன்னைக்கு. I think it's a dead day for us because our intelligent captain or coach have dropped Akil Hussain for this match. That is awesome. They brought in Prashant Veer for Akil Hussain, and also they brought in Ramakrishna Ghosh for Gurjapneet Singh. Good start for CSK, and CSK chasing. Awesome. What do you say about the 11? Vidyut?
I mean, as a batsman, right? Like as a Mumbai top order, when Akil Hussain gets 4 off 17 that first match against you probably have nightmares about him the night before, right? And then CSK goes and drops him today. That doesn't make sense.
நீ சொல்ற ருத்துராஜ் கெய்க்வாட் யோசிக்கிறானா நிறைய யோசிக்கவே வேணாமா இந்த ஃபிலிமிங்லாம் வெளில உட்காந்துட்டு யோசிக்காம இருந்தா போதும்டாடி ஐ திங்க் அகைன் yet another crazy selection சொல்லலாம் பட்
I will give 1% of benefit to Chennai Super Kings think tank if the pitch is like a 240 pitch,
Yep.
A 240 sort of a road. Maybe an Akil Hussain being a foreign player might have gotten out of the equation. Maybe Ramakrishna Ghosh. People have been talking about him. He's that seamer, so they're bringing him. Luckily, at least they didn't bring a Matthew Shot. So we'll have to wait and see. So now I'm trying to find the positives. I'm trying to find reasons to support the team. Let it be a flat track. Let them score a 220. And then you have the seamers kind of trying to keep it down to a 100. So you have some sort of a benefit, and then you have more batting power. Ghosh coming in to chase it down.
Actually, the batting power has increased. I mean, Prashant Veer also had some batting depth there, which is good. Chasing to batting power depth there. A lot of things going negative CSK's way from what we were seeing. Batting chasing is one negative, and obviously, now there's a couple of changes. Hopefully, one good thing is hopefully Ramakrishna Ghosh, man. I hope that guy shows to the world what he's worth. I mean, we have been talking a lot about that guy for the past 8 to 9 matches. Chance கிடைச்சது I'm happy. Not a big miss. Good job நீ உட்காரலாம் ஒன்றும் பெரிய மிஸ் கிடையாதுல்ல அங்க.
Yeah. See, I mean, I look at it this way now. Sona Madri, if Akil Hussain was an Indian player, it was a no-brainer. He was going to play every game, right? Because he's the foreign player and trying to kind of balance the act, they might have gotten. But who's the fourth foreign player in this team now? I haven't seen the team.
We don't have one.
Yeah, I think they're playing with three. That's another issue that you've been always saying, that use all the four foreigners. But let me check. I don't know if they. Hopefully, they didn't bring in like Henry or somebody else.
So if I understand correctly, we have a Ruturaj Gaikwad, Sanju Samson, Urvil Patel. Is Urvil Patel in the starting 11 or is he going to be?
Urvil Patel is in the starting lineup. Yeah.
So
yeah, they're
Urvil
playing
Patel,
with three foreigners and.
Dubey sitting out?
No, Sanju, Ruturaj, Urvil, Brivis, Dubey, Overton, Ramakrishna, Prashant Veer, Noor Ahmed, Anshul Kamboj, and Mukesh Chowdhury.
So
I don't know who the
Karthik Sharma.
Karthik Sharma
so
might come in.
Karthik Sharma will be your impact sub unless you want to see an MS Dhoni. Theriyala.
MS Dhoni, I don't think அவன் போயிட்டான் அவ்வளோதான். Yeah, Karthik Sharma is the only option. Akash Madhwal, yeah, I mean, they're playing with three.
If they're chasing, they'll bring in a batter. So Matthew Short, no, foreign player fourth option.
Oh yeah, Matthew Short or option. Yeah, but I think batting depth போயிருக்காங்களோ. Number 8 Prashant Veer, number 9, and probably one more impact coming in. So 9 வரைக்கும் batting இருக்கு ராமகிருஷ்ணா கோஷோட சேர்த்து, which is good. What do you reckon the power score will be there? I mean, pitch 5, so 200 easy அடிக்கலாம்னு நினைக்கிறேன் அந்த pitchல. Any யார் win பண்ணுவாங்க? Just go for it. I mean, இப்போ நமக்கு தெரியும், toss தெரியும், team தெரியும்.
Put my money on Mumbai Indians because they're batting first and runs on board Chennai Super Kings. To start with, straight away on under pressure. It's going to be a high-scoring game by the looks of the team selection. What's the Mumbai combination like? What do they have? Who have they picked?
Same team. They've gone for same team. Will Jacks, Ryan Rickleton, Namandir, Suryakumar Yadav, Tilak Verma, Hardik Pandya, Robin Mins. Again, he played one ball last match. Krish Bhagat is playing instead of Shardul. Trent Bolt and Bumrah and Gazanfar.
Yeah, it's a strong team.
Yep.
Yeah,
I still would go
53-47
for CSK. I think both teams have struggled, to be frank. Now I don't have much confidence on MI. MI has been saying புலி வருதுன்ற மாதிரியே பேசிட்டு இருக்காங்க. புலியும் வரல, பபிள் கம்மும் வரல.
இது சும்மா எமோஷனல் ப்ரெடிக்ஷன் தான், வேற ஒண்ணும் கிடையாது. They won the toss. They have the batting to do the job. Last time they put 220. The opponents were good enough to chase it. Chennai Super Kings good enough to chase it. Given current historical evidence, they don't look like they're going to chase it down. But முதல்ல சொன்ன மாதிரி, there is always a day when some records are broken, some momentum shifts. Hopefully Chennai Super Kings may do it. The expectation oda porom, but I think it's right now clearly in favor of Mumbai Indians, in my opinion. Vidyut.
Yeah.
If it was for any other team except MI, I would have said 80-20 against Chennai. But MI, I think even if it was LSG, I would have actually given LSG a chance here. But the way Mumbai Indians have been playing and the crappy cricket they're playing, I think CSK is going to win this easy.
Suryakumar Yadav அடிக்கிறான் பாருங்க.
Vidit, சொல்லு.
Yeah.
Your thoughts?
I think I'm also leaning towards a Suryakumar score today. Let's see. I mean, he's not scored all season. I think he'll score today. But I still think that they're not going to score 250 or 240. I think Mumbai will only score 170 or 180. But so I don't think it's not going to be a 200 track, I think, today. But even then, we have to see if Chennai can chase that 170, 180 because they've not been able to.
So you guys went for Surya Kumar Yadav today. Any guess on? Obviously, I want Sanju Chetan to hit because it's been a pattern that CSK wins if Sanju hits. So
Yeah.
I hope Sanju chases well. Again, he has a lot of freedom when he bats first, but as a chasing team, I hope Sanju scores.
Yeah. I hope they also give some bowling to Prashant Veer. At least try him out as a bowler. They've not tried him out at all as a bowler, so might as well
Yeah.
like give him
No-
one after sixth over.
I mean, nobody knew the reasons for him not bowling in the earlier game. So if they've replaced him with, if they replaced Akil Hussain with him, maybe he has to bowl a couple of overs to see what he offers for sure.
Yeah, I think after today's match, I think there's going to be obviously a couple of teams out of the contention. Either, I mean, obviously MI is already mostly out. CSK will be out of the competition if they lose today, 95%. So it's going to be a lot of questions this weekend. I think by this weekend, a lot of questions will be answered, I guess, right?
Yeah, looks like Sarfraz will be the impact. I don't think he's in the starting today.
Oh,
Awesome.
yeah. Not Karthik Sharma,
Yeah, no.
which is a good decision, I think. Sarfraz
Yeah, I think
has
they have
shown that.
options.
Yeah.
But I mean, Sarfraz is one of our best fielders. Why is he sitting out? That's my question.
That's the think tank of
No,
CSK.
no, because you have a Dubey, right? So
Yeah. All right. Now, just quickly looking at Namanet Page, RR versus DC. DC super winner. Actually, convincing win. Fantastic to see Rahul, back in the equation. I mean, orange cap la வேற level ஆடின்னு Rahul. RR's problem of Riyan Parag not performing, happened yesterday. Nalla ஆடினா actually. I always think he's a very good, cricketer. Technique wise, ரொம்ப நல்ல technique, but மண்டை தான் இல்லை அவனுக்கு. He's always like கொஞ்சம் ஒரு மாதிரி over confident kind of a guy. RCB GT. Anything that you guys want to talk? RRDC versus RCB GT, MI SRH.
Yeah, I mean RCB GT. It's kind of what you said. Once they go away from home, they faltered, right? So they weren't even in a bad position, honestly. They started out with only 1 wicket down, I think 80 or something on the board, and then they collapsed. So yeah, but I do think that top four is settled. I was looking at Cricket Info. They said, does the top four look settled?
Now with
well,
DC
I would
winning,
want an RCB to keep
sorry, go
an
ahead.
RCB winning against G. So my team, Chennai Super Kings, may have a slim chance. You don't want the GTs and the DCs to actually go to 14, 16 points very quickly. Then it becomes an almost impossible task for Chennai Super Kings to make it unless Rajasthan Royals refumbles in the next 5 or 6 games they have. So it becomes very difficult. So for that reason, I want to keep Punjab and RCB right there up the top, and then still keep the rest of the teams in contention for the 4th spot as much as possible. அந்த மாதிரி நடந்ததுன்னா Chennai Super Kingsக்கு chance இருக்கு. If GT and DC start winning continuously, it's almost a no chance for situation for Chennai Super Kings.
Yeah, our prediction of RR not making it to top 4 is coming into obviously reality. I think we have always seen that RR choke happening the second half of the tournament, and that's kind of happening. In fact, they lost both their openers last innings for cheap, and they actually came back and scored well. Donovan Ferreira, talk about this guy, man. I mean, this guy, I don't know CSK how they missed him. JSK, TSK க்கெல்லாம் அவன் இங்க வந்து ஆடிட்டு இருக்கான். So it's a no-brainer for CSK. Should have gone for him. நல்லா ஆடுறான்ல
The
பையன்.
way he played Major League, it was a straightforward answer for your batting for Chennai Super Kings. I have no idea when his name came, and I was like, "Days, he's a wonderful player, underutilized, and also really coming through the ranks of late, and he's showing what he can do. Not just in one game, but in 2 back-to-back games, he scored like a bunch of runs and nothing He put the total, which should have been around 200. Yes, they lost, but what should have been a 200 or a below sub 200 total, brought it on to 220, 225. So that's brilliant batting at the death. On the team David part 2 மாதிரி இருக்கா இப்போ.
Serious, I mean, he's not even bowling yet, but I think he's doing a great job. I think again, a lot of good things that are happening for DC and GT actually kalakranga, fraud player Shah Rukh Khan again failing. I think he's அவனே சொல்றான், டேய் என்ன ஃப்ராட் லெவல்ல எடுங்கடா, என்ன வேலை எங்கேயா போட்டுறாதீங்கடா அப்படின்ற மாதிரி. என்ன நடக்குதுன்னே தெரியல. அவன் எப்படிதான் இந்த மாதிரி சூஸ் பண்றாங்களோ.
அவனால ரொமாரியோ ஷெப்பர்டோட பேச ஆட முடியல. So imagine if he's facing somebody really quick. He's just not somebody who belongs at that level, in that position right now. But he has a role and people have a belief, and he has a name. So vechirukkan.
I think two families will be more than happy when Shah Rukh Khan doesn't perform as Anuj Rawat's parents and Kumar Kushagra's parents. Come on, man. Podunda, ennada avanukitta irukonu therilla. Just take him out and pick somebody else. I know Nera loves him for whatever reason. But again, with the closing thoughts before we'll actually come back for review. I think it'll be a fantastic review today. Talk about more things.
Yeah.
CSK win. Let's go.
Fingers crossed. பார்க்கலாம் என்ன பண்றாங்க.
இன்னைக்கு தோத்துட்டா அப்படியே மூஞ்சிய மூட்டு போக வேண்டியதா. அகில் ஹுசைனும் இல்ல.
2 கை வச்சு மூஞ்சிய மூடிட்டு அதுக்கப்புறமா வேற ஆளாளுக்கு ஒரு கலர் பார்த்துட்டு போக வேண்டியது.
சலோ, bye. Thank you.